Yo, welcome back everybody. Today we have gameplay from Omu, and this one only needs to be described in one way. This is a 6-on-6 game. And you're like, Bofur, that's not good. You don't level straight to 6. Who's gonna stop us? We're going straight to the moon. We got tons of economy. We go all the way to 6 immediately. And then it's just a question of, can you survive? Because one little scam, one bad fight, and suddenly you're in the graveyard. They called it the force and curve back in the day. I wonder why. It's kind of a meme. All right, enjoy. Seems very difficult to use this into a 5. Outside of just completely tank the round. And that's an option. We could just completely tank the round. Just sell Tabby, level, sell Tad. Take Faceless. Hold it. I'm sure we'll get a really good 5-star. I don't even want to play it. Is it going to do anything here? Could save 1 health, maybe. It's awkward when you miss. It's still 6-4. The other option is you play Thorncaller. Is that really better? Didn't feel too awkward to me. It's turn 4. We're just going 4 on 4, and we have minions in hand. All right. I haven't gone 5 on 5 recently. Oh shit, man. When's the last time you went 5 on 5, chat? But what if Moon? Yeah, what if Moon though? We may just go 6 on 6. No, we're not going 6 on 6. Let's be real. It would take something pretty extreme to go 6 on 6. But I'm not staying down for, what, an unbuffed Cave Hydra? Fuck it. I'm at 32. We're 5 on 5. 6 on 6. Do it. Even a ton of economy. Easy win, bro. 5 on 5 and wins the round. 6 on 6, do it for the content. Oh my god, it's expensive. Oh my god, we got gold. We're so fucking rich, dude. Oh shit, man. You ever take Peggy? We aren't even that weak. 6 on 6. I think we need to bird dab on this lobby. Imagine being that Alec here. Dude. 13 to 15, as is tradition. I would not expect to win this round. At least we killed some stuff. Too bad this thing respawns. Boo. All right, still above damage cap. So awkward. Have these guys side by side. I think we're just gonna have to acknowledge that it dies very often. There's not a lot we're gonna do about it. This is probably the most permanent minion. This value trades, it's really good though. Leave doors open for Murlocs and Pirates? Agreed. We gotta put as much tempo as we can on the board quickly. It's not like we're really sacrificed that much in the process. Because if we're weak now, we're just going to instantly die. It's Murgle time. 1 free Murloc per turn. Doesn't really scream I'm Murlocs yet. Alright, only 14 to take damage. Meh. Meh. Okay. 14 to take damage. Never lucky. Match. Kinda needed to not take damage on that turn. But Bran. But I want to be alive, Bob. I don't want to be dead. Alright, we're not gonna die. It's not happening. We ain't dying. I've never died in this position in my life. It can't happen. It won't happen. Never dead. Not dead, Prage, exactly. We're just casually on 6, doing things. Point 2! Alright. Golden Ghoul of the Feast. Go to hell. Fucking Ghoul of the Feast, bro. It's so rude. I'm not dead yet. I don't think we take a 4/4. Probably not. 1, 2, 3. I don't think we play Leroy here. It's like 16 attack. Trash. Too late. Trash? Why is it all trash? Alright, game. I get it. You're funny. You are. You think you're funny at least. But you're not. You're not funny. This ain't okay. 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 That's fine. It's whatever. It is what it is. I'm just gonna have to deal with the fact that you're just gonna be a piece of shit today. You're just gonna be a piece of shit. I'm just gonna have to play poison on the board or something. Because that was bull. I don't like it. Those are all terrible cards. But his Murlocs are little. Our Murlocs aren't little. Time to change Bob again? Fizzy? Fizzy, help us out over here. Dude, it's just like 1 and 2 stars. You gotta cut me a little bit of a break. Yes, I understand Murloc scaling. I do. Taunt and Murloc scaling? Taunt has to happen, which means we need the spot on the board. Means we should take the Murloc now. Eeyore. Damn, I hate this. This game sucks. Why is it being so rude? So rude. Like, ideally, we get to play into this, you know? But if we don't get other things that we can play on the board, and we're this low health, are we really greeting this? We just viewing it like this and saying, fuck it, we need to get the Primal Fin because we need to get some more Murlocs to actually get something moving instead of just playing 2 cards per turn? Well, I don't exactly want the poison on the board this turn if I'm not going to die. Because this is the card I cycle next turn. But if I die, I'm going to be very sad. Oh well. If we die, we die. What exactly makes the game fast? Polarization of board states. People that get strength quickly beat people by more damage than they do in the past. So like hitting specific cards makes you significantly stronger. You could argue that it was common in quest meta. All right, Mantid soloing his entire fucking board. Because quests getting online made boards like really different in strength. In non-quest meta, like this meta that we see right now. All right, game. At least we didn't lose. What we're seeing is like a lot of people get quickly into a board state, whether that's like mid-game undead board or it's tripling into 6s. And they turn the corner and they just smack each other for 15. Not a lot of like dealing 2 damage to each other. Okay. We got 2 turns. Let's do it. Magmalock or Young Murkai triple? I think it's Murkai triple in this scenario. Okay. Good info. Looks like that's about to be the end of it. So ball comes down. This comes down. So we look here first. We take ball. We go through with everything. Because assuming I don't die, I should really do this. Put it on the board. Then that refills our hand again for next turn. And we do it again. Want the triple and the +1 Murloc? I mean, that's what I was looking for. But there was a question of like, when you take one card versus another card, there's an upside and a downside. So like, without seeing exactly what the choice was, it's just a 2/2 buff to the board. So like, there were trade-offs with Magma Lock versus the Murkai triple, putting that on the board and the extra thing. I really want this golden ball now, because it's so many stats. We had the 4 extra discovers here in a whole turn to be able to pick it up. There's a jug. All right, we'll just take the stats. I think we just take the stats in this scenario. We don't actually have to sell the ball yet. Because this is still 3 tribes getting buffed. Or we could just hit the golden ball. You know, you could just do it. No big deal. I'm gonna take the throw here. Yes, please buff this one. That's the one I wanted. How did you know? How did you figure it out? That was the one. You're so smart, game. Again. I mean, it is 8 Murlocs to my hand. The ball. Yeah, the ball buffing the Magma Lock is just kind of shit. Whatever. Because this thing is already just going to die to poison or not die. Early or late? Probably late. Considering we don't have any indication of poison here, but if we can play around Manta, we should. Look at it go! Look at our hand! Oh, shit. Dude, we just confirmed that 6-on-6 Omu, regardless of the end result, way more fun than playing the game normally. Swap gold Murkai with normal. Why? What's the logic? Maybe if I understood why we would do that. Hey, look, Leroy's on both boards. Oh, you didn't. Yeah, okay, yeah. It buffs both sides. Yeah. They changed it from its original form. Could be, if I understood why, but nah. Yeah. It's no longer like double left-sided minion or whatever. Not both sides all the time. How quickly we forget. Pepper Pufferquill? We have a Blood Gym in hand. Rip. It's a Quill War and a Naga. We can't poison that. Really should have done this slightly different in terms of order. Because I could keep that on the board and just play these 2 other guys through first. I really just wanted to pick this up. So that I could give the health to the Pufferquill. And I could have played those through and given the Toxfin a couple extra health. Whatever. It ain't the end of the world. It ain't important. It just ain't. Because all that really matters at the end is that I do this. It just ain't, chat. This is irrelevant. The Toxfin. Poison Murloc always better than Pufferquill, right? No. I'm taking it because I guarantee the value of it and I don't have to play it next to this. Is it something that is way better than a Murloc? No. Is it worse than a Murloc? Not necessarily. Depends on whether or not we play the Toxfin with the buff on it. It turned out that we had a bunch of extra Murloc that we could play into. We're selling Bran every time. So it plays toward Mantid, but it plays around a cost here. Which we can always just sub it through if we're not going to give it an extra Divine Shield. It ain't the end of the world either way. It was just a cheap way to guarantee the extra poison. And we could play with the extra minion on the board if we got this triple. Once we pick it up, it's just like, it's super cheap. Because we can always just play Leroy now instead of Pepperquill. So like, or I just play this on the board and then use that to poison it or whatever it might be. There's the Mantid. There's the reason we won it. Now it's better. Augurs. We found an opportunity. Unless we want Leroy still. Any reason we want Leroy still? I'm gonna go with no. It's the end of the game. All right, Leroy. Well played, buddy. One way or another, this ends now. Well, that was fun. Well, that was amusing. Remember the old poison animation? The one that played sequentially one after another? Over and over and over and over again? I remember. Some say people are still waiting on that animation to this day. Leroy Ghoul. See? No cleave for you. Easy clap. Feels good, man. 6-on-6 Omu is pretty good, it turns out. Just get fed only good cards in economy to start the game. We even lost a 14%er to put it at risk. But we turned the corner. We came back. We smacked people. And we got a little bit lucky in the process. Yeah, the upside, downside, I didn't really discuss it much in the middle there. I just kind of was, you know how it is when you're still trying to play the end of the game. The upside, downside on the Pufferquill is number one, we had the Blood Gem in hand. So like, it's always a poison. It's always 6 health. It enables playing toward Mantid or playing toward, if you're going to get a Blood Gem or whatever for the next turn, and not having to play the Murk-Eyes next to the Toxfin. Most of the time, that's not that big of a deal, because we had the Golden Murk-Eye and the regular Murk-Eye on the board. It's pretty easy to play one of them adjacent to the Toxfin. But we're going to sell Bran off that board. If we play the Mantid, obviously, it's better to have the extra tribe on the board, right? Health isn't going to be a major concern here. We're just going to play everything. We're going to play the extra Mantid. This is an Elemental. This is a Quillbore or Naga. And we get the adapts, so 3 adapts for the Mantid. The downside is that we are spending gold on it. So we're basically losing stats in the form of a Murloc that we could play through, maybe a Battlecry or whatever it might be. So like the 18th and 19th gold that would effectively play for the turn. Or 19th and 20th gold. Whatever that number would be. And I think we just pick it up and we just open up the opportunity that we say, for example, triple this early in that next turn. Or we play a Tad or whatever it might be. We actually open up an extra board space, and I don't really want to marry myself to getting multiple procs off of this Toxfin. Is it great? No, it's not great. It was just like, all right, well, we have 10 extra gold here and a handful of things. And the free Blood Gem was already in hand. If we had to buy the Blood Gem, we'd never buy it or pick it up.